I forget my story. Mother was getting these checked because she was disabled. So she had a disease called sarcoidosis, which she developed. Well, she been had it when she had the baby, but she developed it when she was maybe 25, 26. My mother died 10 years after she was diagnosed with the sarcoidosis, which is a cousin of cancer. It's a cancer, but it's like it's not necessarily the cancer. You know, it's like another name for cancer. But so it eats away your liver and your kidneys inside out, and it makes you have a real bad skin tone. Your skin fades away, and the only thing they can give to you for that is prednisone, which is steroids. If you don't know what steroids is, it makes you real big. You know, bodybuilders take it, and you know Barry Bonds apparently takes it or whatever. But steroids that's what you take. That's what she had to take for her to stop the cancer. So when we were in the hospital, I would go see her, and she would always tell me these couple things, like all the time, like, don't be what he said you don't be what he told you to be. He said you're gonna be. Be what you really feel in your heart. Be what I instilled in you. Do what I asked you to do as a kid. All I asked you to do is be a man. Take care of your family. Now I say that because it leads me back to what I was saying. Since she was in the hospital, she's always said take care of my family. I would go out and I started shoveling snow just to make $20. At the time, when you make $20 back in the day, that was like, man, that was a lot of money. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, I can get $1. I can get 2 bags of chips like this, not half empty, I'm talking about half full, like, you know, with all the Doritos in it, a bottle of juice, you know, some candy, some Mike and Ike's, and a little Debbie snack. All on $1, no tax. It was good, so $20 was good. You know, I can go to Tops or Wegmans and I can buy groceries for my brothers and sisters. At the time, all I knew how to make was eggs. I mean, I'm 12. I mean, what you can expect? I made eggs and grits and oatmeal. That's all we ate all the time, but hey, I'm tall enough, you know, I ain't starting growing. So that's all I could do at the time. But I was going out buying groceries, I was shoveling snow, raking leaves, cutting grass, trying to cut people's hair, messing their hair up, they wanted to fight me. I did whatever I could. I did whatever I could to make some money to try to save my brothers and sisters from being hungry. That's what it all comes down to. I did what I could so they could eat at night. I did what I could so their big brother, so they can say at the end of the day, my big brother took care of me. He did never leave me out in the cold. He never left me struggling. He never left me, even when mommy or dad wasn't there. He was there. I did it for the love of them. I didn't care what nobody was talking about me. I even made enough money sometimes to buy them sneakers for school when I didn't have sneakers for school. When I didn't have clothes for school, I would wear the same clothes from last year and the year before that and just try to mix it up so I could look fresh. You know, that's what I would do. But for them, I was like, man, first day of school, let me go get you an outfit. I went to the mall, whatever was hot at the time, I buy them something, you know. That all come from the whole summer of me working hard, shoveling snow, cutting grass, doing whatever I could to make money. Whatever I could. Cleaning people's basements out. Whatever I had to do, I did it, trust me. So, being a caretaker of your siblings, it comes more than just saying, oh, I cooked you dinner one time. Or I brushed your teeth, or I brushed your hair one time, I got you ready for school one time. I had to really make sure they ate so they can live, so they can go to school. I made sure they got on the bus every day. I made sure they went to class every day. Even when the parents would call home, I would be the one to go see them. I have a fake note from my mom saying, oh, this is my son, he filling in for me because I can't feel good. I would write that whole note myself just because I knew my mother couldn't take care of it, couldn't handle the situation. I ain't gonna put it through the stress, so I'll write it myself and then sign it and then go to see the teacher as if I'm their parent and guardian. I had to do what I had to do to take care of them, to make sure they succeed. Now, all of them graduated high school. You know, even when I was in jail, he graduated high school. But, you know, he just took a different way. I did what I had to do. When, there was a time when I was in a situation where it was either me or just either me surviving or me just even giving up on life and killing myself. I had a journal, and journal I always wrote down everything I did. Everything I did. No matter if I don't know if I ate dinner or this time. I always kept a note of everything. And see, being a caretaker of your brothers and sisters, you expect them to be there for you all the time, always all the time. But see, one time, sisters and brothers thought it was funny to take my journal, my personal thoughts, my personal feelings, and give it to my stepfather. All I did was give him ammunition. He came back firing all kind of bullets at me, telling me all kind of things. Because I'm like, how do you know this stuff about me? All because of my journal. And they gave it to him thinking it was funny because they were mad at something, which honestly I don't remember the situation, but I remember they were mad at something and they go, well, we're gonna give me a journal because they had found it and they read it a little bit and said, we're gonna give it to him. And just made me mad a little bit, not thinking he was gonna use it to destroy me. So I was taking care of them. I'm like, how could y'all take care of y'all and then y'all turn your back on me like this? So I hated them for a long time, for like a year or so. Even though I was still there for them, they adapted to him because he was so much into himself and corrupting others, even his own kids. He made them think the way he thought. So then, back to this term again. Now, whenever they get mad at me, everybody's sitting there calling me faggot or gay or all this kind of stuff. My brothers and sisters, I'm taking care of you guys. Y'all, he's not here, but when he comes around and y'all get mad at me, y'all call me all kind of names like this. Talking about my dad, because he's in prison. Talking about this, talking about that. At the time I had big lips, I was a kid, this is picking my lips. So it used to make me sad too, I used to cry about that. I mean, I don't care anymore, but as a kid, it hurts. So they used to talk about me all the time, always talking about me. And it hurt a lot, because I'm like, yo, I can't believe I'm taking care of you, y'all turn your back on me like this. But at the end of the day, they respect me and look up to me because they know that they messed up. And I mean, at the time they was kids, I can't really blame them for that. But all they did was fuel the fire for my stepfathers. All they did. Right. Now I get into high school. That's my mother. She looked just like me. I look just like her, however you want to say it. That's her at 16 years old. She was 16. That's a picture they put in her obituary because they didn't have nothing of her recently. Well, we did, but she was sick most of the time, so we didn't want to put them together. So put that in there. High school comes along. In high school, a number of things happened to me. I was in 9th grade, my house caught on fire. My house caught on fire in 9th grade. And when I was in 9th grade, everybody wanted to be dressed nice, flashy, all kind of nice clothes, all this kind of thing. But when my house caught on fire, took away everything I ever had. One day, I'm outside playing basketball, shooting jump shots, and then all of a sudden my chimney is smoking. I look across the street, and I say, my friend's like, yo, Jake, your house is on fire. I said, no, it's not. My sister's probably burnt something. House ain't on fire. Your house is on fire. So I go across the street, open the door, boom, the whole back of my house blow up. Like, it literally like melted. It's gone now because it was so bad beyond repair, but it melted, started melting down. My mother was in the bed. She was so weak from the medicine, she tried to get up. When she tried to get up, she broke her hip. She's laying down, smoke coming down, she's in the house, laying on the floor, all the smoke coming in, her hip broke, she can't do nothing. And mind you, she's only 30 at the time, probably.